Back here at Hoop Central with another all-new video, and here today we're talking about Oregon State women's basketball and their class of 2022 verbal commitments. Oregon State, they have been not only one of the best recruiters in the Pac-12 conference, but in the nation for the last number of years now, and they're doing it again here in 2022 with some really good pickups. And keep in mind, while we're talking about the two players that OSU has committed right now, there's still an option, and it's still out there, that more players could be joining this recruiting class for Oregon State. In a separate video coming up, we're going to talk about the two targets they have left on their board. Here we're going to look at the two commits that they currently have for the class of 2022, and we're going to start with five-star forward center Raegan BEAVERS out of Valora Christian High School in Highlands Ranch, Colorado. 6'3", great size. I think so many abilities offensively to go inside, post up on the block, rebound. When you look at her ability to defensively block shots, but not just block shots, but alter shots, be a force inside the paint. This is a player that they locked in on early in the process. Back early in 2020, she took a visit to Oregon State. They were really starting to identify her as a top target, and as a local product, and as one of the best in the country, she was a must-get for Oregon State, and Scott Rook was able to lock in and land her. You look at the trend that you see with Oregon State in their recruiting classes. Most of the time, there's a post player coming in that has the ability to do all the inside stuff, like I mentioned, rebound, score on the block, all those things. And they have that piece here in this 2022 class with Raegan BEAVERS. At the guard spot, 6' Trinity Christian High School standout Adlee Blacklock committed to the Beavers back in July of 2020. Excited to see what she can bring to the table, because you look at what Oregon State has done in the backcourt as well. Over the last couple of recruiting classes, a lot of good players coming in. I don't know how many minutes she's going to get right off the bat, just because of the players that are already there at that position. But it's going to be interesting to see how Scott Rook can develop her. I think that's one of the hallmarks of the Oregon State program, is the ability to develop players. And player development is something that they take really seriously, and I think that they'll be able to do some really good things with Adlee Blacklock. Ability to shoot off the bounce from three is really good. Just a perimeter-oriented player that understands when to shoot and can get others involved, but she plays that two-guard spot, usually receiving that pass and making plays with the basketball. So, again, these are the Oregon State verbal commits for the class of 2022. In our upcoming video, we're going to talk about the two remaining targets for OSU in here in this class of 2022 that could be joining BEAVERS and Blacklock. For more information on Oregon State women's basketball and anything hoops, check out Hoop Central on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube.